Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the month of April. We're going to be looking at your plant spirit, which is going to guide you through the month of April, help you to traverse through the energies and give you some good advice and some witchcraftery. With me, Joey, the starry-eyed hedge witch, and from the Green Witch Oracle this month. So let's have a look without further ado at which plant spirit is going to be of benefit to you. Or sweet corn ritual. So you are the second and only of the signs to get an earth-based card. The other one being Virgo, so you're in good company. Everybody else has pretty much got fire, which is really weird. But we're going to be earthing, we're beginning grounding and ritual sweet corn. Interesting. So what does the booklet say? The quote is by Rudyard Kipling. Gardens are not made by singing "Oh how beautiful" and sitting in the shade. The oracle is, though there may be unknown forces surrounding and working for you, you are being prompted to join in through dedicated study and physical action. Beneficial esoteric teachings are worthwhile pursuing, and a deeper connection with another is being forged, perhaps without you even realizing it. Be careful, though, of secrets and confidential knowledge that may cause harm. Magical uses are for return, divination, luck, offerings, fertility. Associated with Venus and Leo. Alright, so I pulled up some more information about sweet corn, or corn in general, really. So, corn is a clear indication of summer energies, which is interesting given that we are in spring in the Northern Hemisphere, and the bounty of harvest for many witches. It's a symbol of fertility and is used often to invoke Mother Earth. Whether used as a centerpiece, a wreath at the front door, or as a delicious side dish, nom nom nom. Corn pops up in a variety of ways from mid to late summer through autumn. Your head may be on the future about future harvests. That's what that says to me. Corn teaches us the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth. The infamous fleur-de-lis is the spiritual representation of the corn and is closely related to the higher self or third eye of sacred site, inspired by French settlers. In France and Europe, the symbol represents the saints and is often depicted with a lily, and most prominently associated with Saint Joseph and with the royalty. In the Americas, though, the fleur-de-lis became a symbol of corn, the middle representing the corn cob, and the two leaves like accents representing the husk. Many cultures revered it as a spiritual element, which is regarded as a symbol of longevity, prosperity, protection, and spirituality. Associated with the corn mother, Atna, Chica, the corn maidens from the Hopi tradition, the little giver, Selu from the Cherokee, the spirit of the corn from Iroquois, and the unknown woman from the Choctaw. In homeopathy, corn silk is used for cystitis and kidney conditions, and corn smut for hemorrhage and lack of tone. Corn silk can help with the bladder. Cornbread is more nutritious than wheat bread, and beans and corn together make a complete protein. Scatter blue corn to bless your land and home, and to purify spaces. To protect a baby from danger or illness, place an ear of corn in the baby's cradle. Hang dried corn stalks above your mirrors to bring good luck. Toss corn pollen into the air when you want to summon rain. Consume white corn for spiritual insight. Shout your financial wishes whilst popping popcorn from corn. That's a nice idea when you're doing popcorn. I quite like that. Eat yellow corn on the summer solstice to bring blessings of prosperity. So there you go. And the corn husks are often used as in dollies, very much associated. Right. A little bit more. Corn and cornmeal are used as offerings during harvest sabbats and as a thank you to nature. Corn and cornmeal are used in spells for abundance, luck, and prosperity as it symbolises life. Apparently the Mayans would use the blood of their enemies to fertilise their cornfields, and their king would donate drops of his own blood. Although you do not want to know from which body part, you really don't. Okay. To be sprinkled among the young corn plants. The Aztecs were throwing corn pollen in the air to bring rain. Corn was used in fertility rituals and spell works. Sigils and symbols can be drawn on the ground or on flat surfaces to evoke the gods whilst using cornmeal. So obviously this is another one that you can use in cooking in your kitchen. You can consume it. There's a number of those that have happened this month for it. So protection rituals, prosperity rituals of bounty harvest can also be used for love spells, purification, rain summoning, as we've mentioned a few times, to gain insight. Corn can provide the guidance you need just by consuming it before meditation, as well as luck rituals. Corn can be used to improve your luck. Hang dried corn stalks around the mirrors, and when you look in the mirror, take a moment to close your eyes and think about the good fortune you are hoping for. And you should see your look improve. And because it's so readily available, it's an easy one to get hold of. So it makes sense it's here as a ritual, right? That's its power word. Whew. So for you, Sagittarius, it feels a little bit like you need to be treating life as a little bit more of a ritual going through the energy of April. You need to look at the places that are sacred to you. You need to look at the things where you need to make magic happen. There is a real energy, because it's of the earth and the harvest, that the more that you put into something, the more that you're going to get out of it. You cannot be in your head spacing around thinking that things are going to materialize. You need to get your fingers in the dirt and pull things up and harvest things and do it for yourself. Do not put your power in anybody else's hands. To feed you, you can feed yourself, and that doesn't necessarily mean actual food. That it might, but it's more about spiritual fulfillment. It's more about fulfillment in your everyday life. You are responsible for yourself, and this is going to be really, really apparent for the month of April, I think. I really want to focus a little bit more on this be careful of secrets and confidential knowledge thing. Like, there is a real sense of that could be really harmful this month. Do not gossip. Do not take on other people's confidences, because it is likely to weigh you down. There is likely to be, if someone goes, oh, I really need to share something, you might want to consider whether or not you want to be a part of it. Especially if they've been up to no good and then they sort of bring you into that drama. You're not going to want that this month. That's not something that's going to really benefit you. You're going to be feeling all kinds of awkward and not nourished by that situation. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that this month. Because you do have all this energy at your fingertips for manifestation as you move into the Taurus energy in the later half of the month. And so you really can get going with your prosperity, with your shifts in your life. They're going to bring in some joy. And the more sacred things are, the better off you're going to be. And that's why, be wary of people bringing you into your drama, because that's not ritual, that's not sacred. And you don't want to be creating more of that in your life, because there is this sort of energy of duplication or multiplication with whatever you turn your mind to this month. So whatever you focus on, I think you're going to grow more of, and you're going to harvest more of. So really get into alignment with what it is that you want. And abundance, I think, is the key theme of the game for your Sagittarius this month. You can really draw in gains, monetary gains, shift job, whatever it is that you want in terms of earthy financial harvest further down the line. Set those seeds in motion now, because you can have big, big rewards going forward. Okay? Be kind to yourselves as well, guys. Be kind. If you would like to hear more, you can hop on over to Patreon, when we do a weekly reading with tarot cards, so you can get an alignment each week. And we shall also be doing monthly readings for people on the correct tier. And next month is all about Morrigan. We're shifting space next month, so things are going to be more free-flowing. I'm really, really excited, really looking forward to it. So please come on over and join me there. Many blessings, and I'll talk to you all very soon.